you grow the practice, and then what prompted now winding back and reassessing and I guess restructuring things?
Another bit of a hard question, but I got to the point where I was like, I think it's harder to scale back a business than scale up a business.
Yeah.
Right? Scaling up a business is like you've got clear avenues. You need to do this, this, this. Scaling back a business is there's no precedent. You know, how do you do it? How are people going to react? What's going on? I'm actually sitting the bar exams next Saturday too. Just kind of assessing. I got to the point where I was like, is this what I want to do forever?
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I can't answer that distinctly.
Yeah.
So I'd rather wind back a firm of 6 people rather than 60 people.
Yeah.
You know, if I get to 48 and I'm like, oh, actually, guys, I don't want to do this. And
Yeah.
then I, let go of 60 people. So, yeah, assessing that, I think also personally, I need a break from the last, like even just from the pandemic, regardless of work and stuff like that, not seeing family.
Yeah.
Like 3 of my brothers are in New Zealand, 2 of my brothers are in Bali. My stepmom's in Bali, and my biological mum's in New Zealand. So not spending like time with them and stuff. I kind of got to the point where I was like, sitting the exams. I'll sit the exams, take some time off, reassess, and then that kind of morphed into now potentially being absorbed by another firm, which is exciting. And I think personally, I got to the point where I kind of just got sick of being not the only motivated person, but the only person, like strategic person, the only person just being like, this is what we're going to do, with no partner or anything. But then I didn't want to partner with a younger lawyer, because then I would imagine there would be like a lot more like conflict, like 2 of the same peas sometimes don't fit in the same pod, right? And then older lawyers I talked to a few different people and just totally different mindsets and stuff. So eventually kind of got this guy that he's younger, like early 40s, but he's motivated, and it's kind of re-enlivened, my motivation. I think, I think
Mate, it's really, really hard being a sole owner and being the only person with a strategic view. Or, I mean, sometimes the way that I've described it, if I've been in that, in that situation, is that, everyone is focused on their work, but no one cares about the business. But the business is what brings the work in. But I understand why they won't be, and that, because that's what my bloody job is, right? But it's actually very difficult as as the business owner if you're quite isolated. I find I've got, I'm part of a couple of great groups, founders team, as well as, I've got a few friends who, because I've worked in different co-working spaces, we have masterminds, we catch up. That keeps me on a level. It keeps that. But I had a business partner, went through, a separation from that, know the ups and downs of that. But sometimes you sit there and you think, wow, it would be great if I could just do the work and someone else could just think about where the work comes from. But, so, and I think there's no magic answer to this stuff, mate, and it's cool that, and you're 100% right. Like, you've got the opportunity when you're younger to test things out and see what works for you. I had a friend just walk away from a business, and I think they had a 10 or 12 in their business just because he had enough over years of stress and anxiety. And he was really worried about it at the time. And I'm like, man, like, I think he's 28, 29. I'm like, dude, you're like not even 30 years old. Like, that's great.
There's no better time to do this than right now. I've got no kids, got no dependents. Can't really do it when I'm like 38 and I've got like 4 kids that, have got 100 grand.
Well, you can. But it's harder.
It's a lot easier now, I just get to walk away. Like I can, worst comes to worst, the firm shuts down, everything shuts down. I can go get a bar job or something, to keep me busy, where that wouldn't, your expenses only get higher.